Right, now the chain on this bike's getting a little bit worn. I didn't go too far in it because it might break. And the trouble is, they're doing a bit short supply, so look at this for a dugout here. Yeah, she can't believe it. Well, were it your suggestion, this? Yeah.
Proper exercise.
Proper exercise, she calls it. There with the bike in there. Right, see you in a bit. Oof. Right away, I can tell the brakes not as good. Oh, this feels weird. Oh yes, too weird. I'm leaning right forward with this. Hey.
Nothing like.
Well, I feel as though I'm... Yeah, I call it dog Crompton, this. If you've got a dog, come and live round here. So we know that the gear change for the centre around the crank is a bit dodgy. See, this is alright coming along here. It's quite a bit lighter than the Cube, but as soon as you come to an hill, that's when you notice it. Well, I'll go this way, I think. So 1,888.4 miles it's done. Oh, it changes gear really nicely. Just changed up then, you could hardly tell it was changing. And front tyre, it's like, this looks really big tyre, that, and it's, I don't recall it, it's not quite as big as the original. Oh hi. Well, the seat's hard because this is off the Cube. Am I mad or what? I mean, really, there's no point in keeping this bike unless you go out on it occasionally. Completely standard, this Carrera Vulcan. It's in good nick. It is now 12-year-old. And it doesn't look it. Well, the wind's behind me. The only trouble is, it'll probably be against me going back at the summit. In actual fact, it's 2 years since I last went out on this bike, I think. Oh, my legs are feeling the strain now. Oh yes. What time is it? Hang on a minute. 10:30. Helen, she said I'll see you at dinner time. I said I'm going to go around the block. She said I know. Oh, poor God. Well, anybody who's got a non-e-bike, I do admire them. So I'm in the highest gear now, gear 8. And I'm in the middle cog down below. I don't think it'll change up into the big one. I mean, I'll give it a go. No, it won't do. It won't do. Welcome to Rochdale. Whoa, that's a strong wind now, that's blowing up this hill. I think we're blowing the other way a bit since. Well, let's just see how good these brakes are. Oh no, they're not right good, look at that. I've got the front brake on at full there. And it's still going round that wheel. I think it wants new brake pads. Right, hang on. Let's just give this a whirl. See, my frame of mind is at 5:30 in the morning if I'm awake. I'm thinking, oh, I don't fancy going out on my bike. I'm nice and warm in bed. I just can't imagine it. No, I'm not bothered. You've got to get up and force yourself out. Oh, really leaning forward here. This is unbelievable. This is how it must have been all the time I owned it. When I was using it all the time. See, it seems to sway and wobble about more than the Cube. Just the slightest movement and it's sort of doing that type of thing. Could be the tyres, I don't know. Oh, we're all downhill here, which means at one point I'm going to come all the way back uphill again. This Rolson Speedo, this cyclometer, has been on over 2 years on this bike now and it's working alright. I mean, our experience of them on the other bikes than the last 2 years. And they're knackered. They can't have much use of this. We've still got the original battery in it. I must say it's a bit of a smoother ride than the Carrera, than the Cube. Probably down to the tyres. I pumped them up a bit, but I don't think I've made them that hard. You don't want them to be too soft, because if they're too soft it's harder to pedal, isn't it? Right, we'll turn up here. So you can see the gear change. Little red marker there changing. This one is the middle one. I'm on gear 2. It won't go into gear 3. No, won't go in it. But it should drop into the other one, the little gear. Yeah, there you are, look. It's gone in there, no trouble. So it's either gear 1 and 2 or gear 2 and 3. And seeing as how it's a bit hard to pedal up hills, I've decided to adjust it so it's just two of the smaller cogs on the middle crank. Yeah, I've done it now, haven't I? Yeah. Yeah. I've done it now. Reached the point of no return. See, they say that with an aircraft, don't they? Yeah, so she ordered a new cassette yesterday and the tools to put it on only yesterday, so we've let her know. So it's been dispatched and it should arrive today. Totally different than that chain. The chain was a right fiasco and we still haven't got it. So what they've said is they'll give us a refund, and if they turn up in stock they'll send us one out free. Well, that remains to be seen, doesn't it? But how long will that take? Because that cube definitely needs a new one now. Yeah, got a nice red post box here. Some brainless morons thought, oh, let's just put a bit of scribble on it. How would you do that? Oh, come on. I can feel my whiskers growing on my face here. I need a shaving a bit. Hey, bloody hell. Trouble is, if I didn't know better, I'd say this saddle isn't high enough. I'd say it needs to go up at least another inch. With my legs here. They're struggling here. I'd say another inch. Now the trouble is with this, there's nothing I can do about it. Because I haven't got a quick release on this seat. There's no quick release, it's an Allen key job. It's an Allen key job. Oh, look at this. And I haven't got any tools with me. Hope I don't have to pull up suddenly. This is a slight incline and I can tell as well. So we're just coming along here, I clocked the 4,000 miles up on the queue. They've just turned to red. They might be on green by the time I get to them. Well, if you've ever watched Great Canal Journeys with the canal boats going across along the canal at 1 mile per hour, that's what this will be like going up this hill here. Yeah, and it's not making it any easier with this saddle being too low. And well, I don't remember adjusting it to go a bit lower. I don't know why I would. I sit further back on the saddle. Feels a bit better. Yeah, the adjuster for this saddle, for the seat on the cube, has got a little lever on it, and it's got cube on it. How cute is that? But you know, you have to use the Allen key for this bike. Perhaps Selfridge don't think they can afford to just put them on. Right, now I'm going to slip down into that other cog here. Oh, come on. Oh, it's not going. Here it's struggling, so it won't go into the big cog, and it won't go in the little cog now. Oh. Well, I'm in gear 2 now. It's not very steep, this. 3.41 miles I've done. Feels like about 33.4 miles. I keep going out on that electric bike and I keep thinking, oh, I'm pretty fit here. Oh, what's happening there? Wish somebody let me go there. It's a nice man. Well, I think what I'll do is want pavement here. Right. Other people do it, don't they? So what's that? Gear 5 now. Try gear 6. Hiya. So this is slightly downhill. I'll put it in 8th gear, I'll pedal, just see how fast I can go. Oh, it's not too bad that. Going up a bit of an hill here now. Right, so what's that? Southerly wind going off that flag. Right, got a left turn here, this is a bit of a hill. Not much, but oh, I've got the wind behind me again. Right, hang on. Want another one? Of course we're umbrella field, aren't we? Yeah, they don't pay the tax round here, do they? This is much better. You see, if all the roads that you pedalled on were like this, just this, as flat as this, why would you need an electric bike? I mean, I'm quite happy to pedal at this speed all day on this bike. No strain at all. See, I can't hear the ratchet on this. It's funny then, isn't it? Normally you can hear it tick 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 tick. Hey up. Gossip Calypso here. Well, that's nearly 6 miles clocked up. Right, so according to this, I've done nearly 6 miles. The bike's done 1,894. What's that? Distance, yeah. And maximum, so I must have got up to 25 miles per hour at some stage. Probably coming down over Burn Edge, that. Okay.